welcome to another episode. Today I'm doing Stardew Valley. I've just been really into it lately. I know I need to get back into some of my other games, but you know when you're just in the mood for a specific thing? So here we go. We're on day 9 of spring, year 1. So we've done almost 10 days. It takes about an hour to do about 5 days. So let's try to maybe I just had breakfast. I don't really have anything specific to do today, so maybe let's try to get to day 15. Whether that's finishing day 14 or finishing day 15, we'll see. But I think we should try to get a little bit more of spring done. I'm trying my light just a tiny bit less strong, so you're gonna have to tell me what you think. It's maybe a little bit less bright and white. I do still feel like my colors are weirdly neon, but I also sort of like it. Also, the frame is a tiny bit darker. So it's the color that I use for the shadows when I do shadows behind like words, like over here where it says play with Erica. That's like the shadow color. So I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you think. Dear Farmer Erica, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandma's old cottage when we first met. Oh, okay, yeah. So Robin, the local farmer, said she'll do things for us, including expanding our place so we can get a kitchen. Which is good because we just got a recipe for food, and I was like, that's not a crafting recipe, that's a real cooking recipe. What am I supposed to do with that? So we can actually use it. That'll be fun. Last time we did a lot of farming. We also started the community center and we went mining. So that was all delightful. We'll do more of that. We also, I think we did some fishing. Did we do some fishing, or was that just episode 1 we did fishing? Because there was nothing else to do. Because even with the mods, not a huge fisher person. Whoop, come here. It is good, just... Okay. I wasn't sure if that was letting me pick it up or if it wanted me to pick up the scarecrow for a second there. Okay. We're out of water. So we got potatoes. We need 1 potato for the community center, right? And we figured out it dances over here if you need it. There is a pack that needs some of that stuff, but we haven't unlocked it yet. Come here. But we have got the crop one unlocked, so it will at least tell us what plants we need. I think it's only 1 though, so I believe we can sell the other 3. Let's put this away. We'll go... What do we want to do today? Because if we go mining, then I should bring bombs and food. What's this do? Oh my god. I should save that. I don't even think I have that much energy total. We'll just bring my 2 guys there. I should maybe move this to the end though, where I won't use it on accident. We'll stop by the community center. Well, maybe we'll stop by the museum, then go up over to the community center, and then keep going up to the mine. Does that make sense? Maybe. Let's go around past the garbage cans, even though that'll fill up my inventory and I don't have inventory space. But what if there's a whole food in there? I can't help myself. I just really love digging through garbage cans. Someday when I get emojis, I think one of them's gonna have to be a garbage can. Some kind of trash. I'm just a trash monster person. I can't leave the garbage alone. In any of my games. It's Stardew Valley, I go through the garbages, and The Sims I go through the garbages. If they gave me a garbage when I'm playing Pokemon or something, I would probably go through it too. Hello, sir. I'd like to donate to the museum. New reward! Do I want to pick it up? I can choose not to pick it up, right? I'll just pick it up later. On the way home if it's early enough. Or tomorrow. It was cauliflower. Is that a spring or a summer food? Spring or a summer plant? Okay, community center. And then to the mine. It's still pretty early. I did have to water all the plants, which is annoying. Hey! Have I talked to you? Yeah, we've talked. Where are you? There you are. I want this path to go a little bit further, because I never find the door. Okay, we want this one? The pantry one? Yeah. Ta-da! Okay. Then we've got a bomb and 2 foods, which is pretty good for us, being prepared to go to the mine, honestly. I usually am much worse off. Scratch my nose. Okay, let's get into it. I think we already gave Linus his presents on Sunday and Monday, so if we see him, we should talk. Yeah, but we can't give you any presents. I hate that he is, like, scared of you at first. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. Okay. Let's see how far down we can get. This is level 10. 11, and it's infested, so hooray. Okay, rude. We're off to a great start. Oh god. Giant slime. Although giant slime is pretty slow. Have we had flies yet? I feel like this might be our first fly. They dropped a shoe? I don't think I've ever seen these shoes. What's are we now? Defense and immunity? So these are stupid. Okay. Eat your snack. Eat the other one. We're already off to a terrible start. I was not prepared for infested floors. Ooh, my mouse didn't work for a second. Stop sliming me. Okay, I need to find a cave carrot or something. Ah! What did I push? E? Is that a thing? I need to get better at cornering you. Ah, stop it. There. Amethyst. I feel like often these infested floors, you have to kill everything and then a ladder appears, like the last enemy is holding a ladder. So I think we just have to methodically, slowly work our way through. Okay, okay, no. I don't appreciate you guys just splitting up, going in different directions entirely. Another giant slime. Oh, it broke into smaller ones. Did the last one do that? I don't think the last one did that. I don't know if I can get any further in this. I swear you jump further. Okay, what? Did I miss a guy or did the ladder just appear? Oh, there's a guy. They spawned one more. Rude. Rude. The way down has appeared, so it'll be over by the ladder. I think. Yeah. Well, that was terrible. Let's get some rocks at least before I die. I'll have to watch my health pretty carefully at this point. That's the kind of bug I like. A nice up and down guy you can keep an eye on. He's not doing anything weird. He's not aggressive. I like non-aggressive bug guy. I am not prepared for slimes. I do have a bomb. Should I have used my bomb, maybe? I don't know if there were that many groups that were, like, worth it, but at the same time, I'm really dead, so maybe it would have been worth it. Cool. We're on level 12. I could have taken the other ladder, but I think I'm going to try to get as much mining as I can. I think at best we're going to get to 15. And I don't know if we're even going to make it to level 15. Depending on how bad the enemies are, we might have to turn back sooner. And getting rid of sap. We get lots of sap already from our trees. Oops. I don't remember changing that, but I must have accidentally. Might be a wormy guy in here? No? Okay, maybe. They seem to have territories, the little diggy dudes. Guys that dig. There's one slime. He scares me. But if he leaves me alone, I'm going. One bug was enough for me to go, nope. Do we have the... We have bait. We don't have the bug meat one yet. You can make a steak out of the bug meat later, this one. It's really gross, but I think it takes like 5 anyway, so I don't think we would have been able to do it. We're on level 14. If I can find a ladder. Don't get hit, don't get hit. We can at least get to 15 and then that's where we can start next time. My energy is getting low. I'm not gonna make it. Ooh, run away, I left that rock behind. Okay. Is there a ladder I missed that's just somewhere that I didn't see because I didn't go far enough? Eee, don't touch me. Ah. Okay. Oh. Ah. Ah, where's the exit? I don't know where my exit is anymore. Leave the mine. Okay. Was that a successful trip? I don't know that I would call that very successful. We stayed until 10 p.m. We only got to level 14 and we almost died. So, mixed feelings about the process that today was. Today wasn't the best progress we've ever made, I would say. But we're home before collapsing. Isn't that great? All you could ask for, sort of. We can smelt on the way. Stone, quartz, amethyst. Wait. We don't have that at Gunther's yet. Okay. Are we putting slime in this one? No. We're putting slime in this one. I'll keep these two. You can have the bug meat. I feel like I need to switch those two chests around. Like, the food should maybe be in a separate spot, but whatever. We don't have the inventory space to be emptying out chests and moving them. There it is. Bug steak. It's from combat. That makes sense, I guess. Combat skill leveled up. We made some money from our crops. That's good. That's good. That was the whole point of buying them. And then the crows ate a bunch. Those damn crows. We're turning that in. And why is this 0 bread? I do not know. We need 10 of them. Oh, that's so many. Ah, my bad. Thank you. I don't know why that wasn't clicking. Just swing by my shop. 75 stone and $1,000 when you're ready for... Oh, a well? Okay. I don't really need a well. I'm doing fine, but thank you. My crops right now, for one, not my priority, but also really close to the lake, so I'm not very worried about my water supply. I think they're just reminding me that that's a thing that exists. 5 more guys, and we've already turned them in, right? Okay. Excellent. In that case, I can sell them, and oops, and hopefully that's all I need to be able to afford a backpack. Okay, stop it. I am terrible at aiming. And then I want to upgrade my pickaxe next, maybe? Or my wood axe. I don't know. One of those two probably would be the most logical one to do. Okay, thanks. Just filled it. Didn't really need you to do that, but thanks. I think it's really funny how it changes color from copper ore to copper bar, like really dramatically. Is copper the one... No, bronze. Bronze is the one that's part copper, part something else. Like, it's 2 different things they combine together. I'll take it. It's not edible, though, so I'm gonna run back and sell it. Otherwise, it'll just be in my inventory all day. But as it is, I feel like we should be dropping the hoe outside the mine every night and then picking it back up on the way. If I just leave it on the ground somewhere, will it stay there forever, or will it disappear overnight? Because it is like a tool. An essential tool-y guy. But it's not really the game's responsibility to keep track of my tools. Okay. Get out of here. You're blocking the way. Luckily, he didn't see that. Needs to mind his own business anyway. We don't need more fiber. Maybe we might use it for crafting. I don't remember at all. At all. Honestly, at all. Okay, wait. Let's do geodes first. Because we might get more things to donate inside the geodes. We should also check what it... Oh, thanks. Copper. And then this thing... Yeah, we just need to donate. No, I did that garbage. I didn't do this garbage, though. Just sneaking a peek. No need to look at me. Donate. A pair of green things. New reward. More seeds. These are spring, and this one's summer. Takes 12 days. We could do these. If I don't take them, I'm never gonna do it. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll do, like, fishing today or something. I guess every day doesn't have to be mining. I don't necessarily agree with that thought, but it's fine. Rude. Step out of the way of your elders. I am clearly older, since you are like a child character. Okay. We'll go plant some crops, I guess. They take a while, which is annoying. We'll have to water them 12 days in a row. It needs to rain more often. I know it's really annoying when it rains. Like, just theoretically, stuff happens and whatever. But I can't be bothered to water crops. Okay, that wasn't so bad. They all fit. More cauliflower. I think that's what's already up here. And that guy. Okay. Definitely what I wanted to do, thanks. We'll just go fishing. Which actually means I don't need these two. I'll keep that with me. Okay. We haven't done any lake fishing yet, right? So we could try doing that. There's a bunch of lakes down below. There's these. Do these count as lakes? I feel like on your farm is a different set of... Mushroom! Excuse me, you're hiding a secret mushroom? That I know for a fact we need to donate. Okay, good. I thought I was trapped. I think the, like, species of things that are on your farm is different than what's, like, out in the wild. But that might only be on some of the farms. Hi. Good to see you. There's also this, but I think we're gonna fill up on fish. That would be more economical. And we have the fish pack unlocked. So when it's in our inventory, we know whether or not we need to keep it. Okay. I mean, oops. Okay, I don't know why you changed direction when I clicked slightly to the side, but you won't change direction back when I clearly click right below you. It's rude, actually. It's rude. I like the cherry blossoms. Someone watched anime. Cause, I mean, I guess they could live somewhere that has cherry blossoms, but I don't think there's a lot of places in America that do. And we automatically get the chest, because the mod just assumes we're good. Which is cheating. It's cheating. However, I really hate fishing, so I wasn't gonna do it literally at all if I didn't have a mod. When I play On the Switch, it has no mods. I literally just don't even fish. Never at all. Let's see. We might have to run back up. Drop some things off. We're filling up remarkably quickly. But we've got all day. And night fishing is a whole nother set. Are there lake night fish? Hey! How are you doing, Moments Before Dawn? It's good to see you. Oh good, a driftwood. Just what I was hoping for. Ba 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 ba. Chub. I don't know if we need any of these fish. I can't remember if every place has different night fish or if night fish are like specific to the ocean or the rivers or whatever. I have no idea. Okay, I mean, none of them are causing that to shake, so I think so far we can sell everything. Still awake in the middle of the night, though. Oh no! I always have so much trouble sleeping myself. I am not great at it. The other night, I had a dream that I was part of this team of people who rescued children from their, like, bad situations or whatever. And it was like the old movies, The Rescuers, where there were, like, mice who rescued children, except we were just, like, adult humans who rescued children. I don't know. And then, we were sort of like secret agents, but like specifically to help children. And I don't know. I was just like sneaking around at night trying to like take children out of bad homes or something and like move them to new places. And at one point I was riding a horse. It was very weird. Dreams are just weird. But it was fun. I was like a secret agent whose job it was to help people. Cause like you could have like secret agent who's like an assassin or something, but mine was like secret agent helps children. I think that's great. Good for my imagination. Make me a hero. What's new in your world? Not much of anything. I just pretty much been doing the same stuff that I always do. New Stardew Valley game. Gameplay, I should say. I have owned it for a very long time. My glasses are fairly new. I redid my graphics. I was playing with them a little bit yesterday too. I really hate doing graphics and stuff. So like, doing thumbnails for my videos is like the end of the world. I would rather do anything than that. But it's okay. I did it anyway. A little bit. I have like 100 videos with no thumbnail. They're just like the generic thumbnail that like YouTube pulled from the videos. And I'm like, these are hideous, but I hate doing thumbnails so much that I don't care. We could eat our algae for energy and just stay a little longer. We've apparently got an endless supply. It does very little, but that's enough for a couple more fish, so I think we do it. Anything new happening in your life? Do 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 do. The music stopped. We need some nighttime music. Na 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 na. Nighttime and you're fishing and the moon's out but it's still dark and you're fishing and it takes a while but you've got mods so you don't really have to work. We need the sky. No. Okay. We could sell all of them. I was kind of hoping we would get some new stuff, but that's okay. I was on summer break until recently, and I didn't really do anything. That's great. Sometimes you just need a break when you don't do anything. Life is a lot of doing stuff, and I think we all deserve a break sometimes. Woo! Our first diamond, and Gunther wants it, and a lost book, which automatically goes to the library. Cool. I wish the other stuff for Gunther just automatically went, like, or we could put it in the mailbox and have it sent off or something. That would be nice, so I don't have to visit. But it's okay. I'm doing fine. I accept it. Diamond's cool, though. I don't remember if they sell for very much later if you find one. You can't, like, if you keep getting more of the same thing that's already in the museum, like day one, or like the first 2 or 3 days on the farm, I found like 3 old spoons that needed to be donated. And they were all rusty spoons. 3 of them. And you only need to donate 1, so I sold the other 2. I think you maybe can recycle them in the recycler. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played and had a recycler and used it. Usually it's just like the trash I dig up, you know? Like when you get a stick while you're fishing. That's usually the sort of stuff I put in the recycler. I don't remember what else you do. But you maybe can recycle like this sort of stuff and get something useful. I don't remember. More algae. Algae actually was like 3 or 4 fishes each in energy. 3 or 4 swings? I have no idea how much it's using. We're at 20 now. I could check how much energy it takes to collect a fish. We're still at 20. 7. It takes 7. Okay. We've got 2 more after this. It's getting very late. But I feel confident we can get home in time and still fill our inventory and try to sell things. Yes, what do you got for me? Bait and wood. Wood's normal. It's not the fancy wood, so I think we'll just take the bait and head home. Awesome, that was pretty successful. I don't know where I am anymore. It has reached darkness. Okay, good. Ordered them online and it took a while. I feel like sometimes I order something online and it arrives in like a day, and sometimes I order things online and they arrive like in 8 months. Just double check. Okay, don't need to put anything in the community center. Okay, cool. Let's go to bed. I almost said let's do more copper. My sister got me the Pusheen subscription box. Pusheen, like the gray cat. The subscription box that comes like once a season. And the spring one was mailed out like at the beginning of March. And people online have been getting them. And I'm like, where is mine? I'm dying. So I'm like super excited to get it. And I hope it didn't like arrive when I wasn't paying attention and somebody just like took it off our porch. Because that's always a possibility. There's always a chance someone will just steal something from your yard. Okay. I think we're not fishing again, so I'll put the fishing away. We could maybe do some mining. Let me swap those. Okay. We'll water our crops. I have to stop by the community center and the museum. I guess I should check this. Hello? Oh, you lost your axe. That's down by the rivers somewhere. What was I saying? We need to run to the museum and the community center. We could check how much it costs to get an upgraded pickaxe. which will mean we don't have a pickaxe for a few days. It takes a couple days to do it, right? Yeah. I hate that sizes are so limited in stores, it feels like. Half of like the sweaters and stuff I own are men's sweaters because they just are bigger and fit. I like a oversized sweater, and in order to be oversized for me, kind of has to be a little bit on the bigger side. So, Robin's Lost Axe, you didn't need to tell me. I got it in the mail. It's really annoying. But then, you know, pants, leggings and pantyhose and whatever are always just a struggle. I think it's really weird that women's sizes start at like extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and go up to like 3XL. I feel like they should start at like 3 extra small and go up to 3 extra large. But like the 3XL, 3 extra small should be like, what am I looking for? I think I'm in the wrong thing. Should start at like the same size that the extra small is now. Like I should not be, I don't know. Just like sizes just feel wrong. Sizes feel like they're off, and the whole scale needs to move slightly over. And then we should carry more sizes in every store. I know stores have a limited amount of space, so I understand why they don't carry every size in the world. However, if you're a clothing store, it's sort of your job to carry clothing for people. And I kind of feel like you should just have all of the sizes. What size do you usually wear? I'm like a 2 or 3XL. It definitely depends on the item, because it totally varies completely. It's such an arbitrary thing. I mean, I really don't. That is actually trash. Actually, though. Sorry. It's like I'm like a 16 jean size, which again is completely just like arbitrary and doesn't have any real meaning. No, I grabbed my thing. The other one's summer seats, which I'm ignoring. I did bring my watering can, which is sad. Do I stop back? Oh, you're right there. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Have you changed size since a couple years ago? No, I should be about the same size. I will say, my jean size is totally, like, when I wear jeans, is, like, wild. So I have, I think, 18 or 20 size jeans, and then I take them in at the waist because I need to size up at least one time, usually like 2 times, to fit over my thighs. I'm like pear-shaped person. Like, you know, my thighs and butt are just bigger than my waist. So I have to like take them in at the waist so that they're loose enough to go over my thighs. It's just an interesting shape that I come in. So, and then every pant is different. I think my leggings that I use most of the time now are an extra large or a 1XL. And they're ones I ordered on Amazon. And they're like a little bit loose in the waist, but they fit closer to the right size for my legs. So, which is a pretty important thing for me. I have a problem where like leggings are too tight and then they like want to shimmy their way down my legs. All of my leggings just want to fall down. I don't know how people keep pants up, but pants do not want to stay up for me. So, I think I'll grab this before we go on our way. What are you? Can I hit you? Rude. I wish you would leave me alone. I think we already donated a topaz to the museum, so I think we can sell this one. No! Don't look at me. I just wanted to walk through. Okay. To the ladder. Don't look at me. Oh, I didn't even see those guys the first time. I was just walking. Come here. I maybe didn't need to get that. It was just regular stone. Okay, you. And excuse me, bug. And you. I just want to try to get to the end. Oh no. Don't attack me. Copper. I didn't grab a backpack. What a fool I've been. I have enough for a backpack and I didn't actually buy one. What time is the store open? Does it say? General store. Closes at 5. Closed on Wednesdays. What's today? Closes at 5. I mean, if we move fast enough and I get to level 15, maybe we just leave to get the backpack? Oh dear. On the other hand, level 13 and we're now stuck mining, so. Yeah, I have to try everything on. I did, the ones I ordered online, I actually was reading a lot of reviews, and it had, like, measurements listed. So I used, like, measuring tape to measure, like, what my waist is and everything, hoping that they would then fit. And luckily they did. But it was also something that had, like, free returns, and the reviews said that, like, they had no problem returning it. So I felt pretty confident that if they didn't fit, I would be able to return it. But I really like them. They weren't like a brand I had ever heard of or anything. But I've had them for a while now, at least a year, and they haven't worn through. A lot of mine, my thighs rub together, and other leggings I've had in the past, like, they wear out really quickly. They're basically like, you know, pantyhose thickness. They're just, like, are not see-through. But, like, they don't have a whole lot of durability, usually. And in the past, I've had them just, like, wear out really quickly. And these have stayed for a pretty long time. It's been at least a year, I think. So, I am really happy with them. They were cheap, and I was like, well, you know, they're cheap, so it doesn't really matter if they last a really long time. Damn, it's 5:30. Level 15, though. I was thinking, like, it doesn't matter if they last a long time, because, you know, we'll just... I'll just buy new ones if they run out, which is terrible, like, fast fashion, disposable clothes thinking. But, like, clothes never last for me anyway, so it seems like I'm fighting a losing battle. I might as well get cheap pants if they're not going to last. If they work, then stock up. Yeah, I did actually end up buying a second set. They came as, like, a set of 5, and it was, like, $25 or $30, so they were, like, $5 or $6 a pair, which is way cheap. And I bought a second set. Oh, it may have been 4. It may have been 4 pairs in a pack. But I bought a second set. So I have 2 pairs of black. And then I have like a sort of pastel-y pink and a purple and a sort of like a coral color and a blue. I think 2 blues. So it's just like they have them in like a pack that was all black also, but I thought fun colors seemed fun. Why not? And I really enjoy them. I'm super excited to have any pair of pants that lasts, more than 10 seconds, basically. Because I feel like nothing lasts at all. And they were cheap, so I was super surprised that they lasted anytime. It's great. I really love them. They're not a name brand I've ever heard of, so I don't think they like sponsor people, but if they did, I would totally take a sponsorship deal from them because I truly do love that brand. Love these pants. No! Slime, you distracted me and now the bug's gonna get out. Normally I would have walked away, but once you get close enough to the bugs, they come to life. Come here, you. Eat a snack. Level 16. I don't feel like we probably have enough time. It's pretty late. I don't know that we're likely to get to level 20 today. So I was sort of imagining we just sort of fill up our inventory as much as we could. Okay, excuse me. Sometimes you drop crabs or something, right? Don't they? Am I making that up? They do drop crabs sometimes. We can turn that into the community center. Okay. I definitely hit you when you walked by. Flew by. I definitely hit you when you flew by. What do I have on today? I am wearing pajama pants and the sweater I wore to work yesterday. Because I basically wore it in the car and then took it off. Because it's pretty warm inside work. And I was like, I could wear that again. I'm just sitting around the house, and it didn't really get dirty yesterday on the car ride to and from work. Let's see, it's only 10 o'clock. I think we can get to the community center to give them the crab on the way. Oh, now there's a cutscene. Yes, I don't want to skip it, because we say something. This is the one where it's a Linus cutscene. Linus cutscenes are the best cutscenes. George, oh, it's by a person. I bought it at a convention. It's got a little frog stitched on it. It's like a frog with a crown, so it's a frog prince, I guess. It doesn't say in the tag who did it though. They just it's just generic sweatshirt they bought tag. They didn't put their own tag in it, and I'm sad because how am I supposed to remember who did this? You turned up at the wrong moment, son. Oh god, that's right. I picked a guy character because he had better shoes. And that was the only difference I could see between the two characters' sprites was the shoes. Yes, I'll go make sure to give him a scare. And then this is where we can talk to him. And if we skip it, then we don't get the option to answer the question. But I like answering the question. I don't know if it literally has an effect on the hearts, but do you think there's something wrong with digging in the dumpster? Yes, it's disgusting. No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Yes, it's illegal. That's George's private property. And no, you should get a job and stop leeching off others. I think it's a shame for food to go to waste. Personally, my character goes through the garbage like every day. So, I love you, Linus. You're my best friend. We should be best friends. I go through his garbage constantly. I think it's perfectly acceptable for you to do that also. Just saying. You definitely should. So this is where Gus comes out and he's like, you can ask for food anytime you want. I'd be happy to give you things. But Linus isn't really, he's not looking for handouts. he wants to be sort of self-sufficient, you know, and he genuinely feels like we're wasting too much food. And instead of creating new food, he should be just taking food that already exists and using it and eating it, you know? So actually, where am I? Okay. This is sort of where I thought I was, because I was going to the community center, but then it looked weird at night. So Linus is like the ultimate doesn't want to be wasteful, you know? Crab pot. Yeah! And then we can definitely find some shells on the beach. We should go to the beach again. Especially after it rains. I think after it rains, there's more shells on the beach, but that might just be in my head. I don't know if that's literally like a game mechanic or if I just made up that fact. But sometime we should go to the beach. One of these days when we're fishing, we'll do a beach. And tomorrow I will actually buy the backpack, and then we could go to the beach and pick up shells and go fishing because my inventory won't be full the second I touch anything. I can't believe, I mean, I can 100% believe that I forgot to pick stuff up. That's the most me thing that I have ever done. We can take you out and fill this. It's still pretty early, actually. I could basically stand here and do that. Yeah. So Gus is a wonderful guy. Love that character also. But he fundamentally doesn't understand Linus. And I feel like we understand Linus. We can talk to him and answer his questions better. Because later, when you become really good friends with him, you have the opportunity to be like, you should come live on our farm with us. And he doesn't want to live on a farm with you. He wants to be self-sustaining. That's like part of who he is. He wants to live on his own and he wants to live off the land. And he doesn't want to live in a house with you or by himself. He doesn't want to live in a house, period. You know, it's just like it's a choice he's made. So I don't know. I think that's really cool. Oof, that scared me. I was reading chat and the time flashed at me and spooked me a little. I'm gonna keep this with me, and we're gonna go to the guy tomorrow. We're gonna buy a backpack and go to the blacksmith. You had to order a new scale a while ago. I don't even have a scale anymore. My sister had one for a while, and then she decided that it was like not great for her mental health to literally be like checking. And I don't have one of my own. I was always just using hers if I used anything. So we don't have a scale anymore. Oh, the egg festival tomorrow? Okay. We have to remember that. I will not remember that. I will make plans to do stuff tomorrow and then not be able to do them. So we don't literally have a scale anymore. And the only way I know if I've changed at all is like how I fit into my clothes that day. But I pretty much am the same. It seems like it feels like I have just reached the place that my body wants to be, and it doesn't matter what I eat or don't eat from day to day. It's basically the same no matter what. I have been sort of trying to eat healthy. Really, I've been trying to eat more protein because I feel like I eat bread and chips and stuff a lot and not a lot of protein, which is one of the things you need to power your body. So I've been getting, they have at the dollar store, because I'm still shopping on a budget, they have jerky packets, the regular, completely normal, exact same brand turkey, like little jerky things. They're like smaller, for $1. And I did the math, and like a regular big one is like 3 ounces and is like $7. And these are like just under an ounce for $1. So it's like a huge savings. You could get 8 of them for the same amount of ounces. You could get 3 of them for the same amount of ounces, and it would be $3 instead of like 7 or 8 or whatever. I'll go through the dumpsters then. So I've been doing that sometimes as like a work snack with like crackers or whatever. And nuts sometimes, because those are good for you. And tuna, I got some tuna because I sort of forgot tuna existed. And beef hot dogs. I like hot dogs when they're all beef and not filled with other weird stuff. Not a huge fan of like the random hot dogs. I feel like people can put weird stuff in them. I don't know if that's literally true or just like gossip, but Changed Battery is a Google brand and worked out, went well. Awesome. Glad you got it figured out. How do you feel about where you are right now? Because I think that's more important. Excellent. I'll just tell you that random flower I found. I feel like what's most important is how we feel about ourselves. Not, you know, what the numbers specifically say. Just my personal opinion. And then, you know, doctors want us to be, like, healthy regardless of what weight or whatever it is. As long as we're healthy for ourselves. My problem with that is there's so much stigma behind weight. Copper Axe 2000. Okay. That's outrageous. But I'll do my best to save up. My problem is there's so much stigma behind it that we get doctors who just like assume that any health related problem is weight related, even when it's definitely not, and they're just being like, they're just using stereotypes and just judging automatically based on what they see. My grandma had a problem where the doctor just decided she had type 2 diabetes because she was older and overweight. And the one day she went in, there was like a little bit of a high blood sugar or low blood sugar or whatever. And he just like decided she had type 2 diabetes. And for years, for like 5 years, while she had this doctor, she thought she had type 2 diabetes. She checked her blood sugar levels constantly and basically didn't have a problem. But she did change her whole diet because of what he said. And then she switched doctors, and that doctor was like, you don't actually have diabetes? That doctor just thought you should because you're overweight and over whatever age, over 65 or whatever. So he just like assumed she did and told her she had to change her entire lifestyle. And then her new doctor was like, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. We did actual real blood work and you have nothing to worry about. And that guy was just a jerk who shouldn't have told you that, basically. And I'm like, that's crazy. It's crazy because doctors, I mean, there are some wonderful doctors, but there are definitely some doctors out there who just think that if you're not whatever their weight they think you should be is, then like everything in your life is caused by that, which I think is crazy. Like I have depression and anxiety, and I'm sure if I walked into some doctor's offices, they'd be like, well, it's definitely your weight that's causing your depression. Like, as if that would have anything to do with it. It's a completely, like, I have been diagnosed with depression. Know for a fact it's chemical depression caused by problems in my brain that have absolutely nothing to do with what weight I am or am not at the moment. And you know for a fact there are doctors out there who would say that it's that. It's just a shame, really. Some doctors are lovely, though. Growing up, I had my, whatever you call it, general physician or whatever, GE, GF, G, whatever, was super wonderful. Their whole office was great. Excuse me? Thank you. And everyone was great. Everyone was wonderful. They saw you as a whole person and looked at your history and, like, didn't just see numbers on a page, you know, and they talked to you. And I think because I had such a wonderful experience with those doctors, I now hold every other doctor to a much higher standard, and I will not tolerate a doctor that's not being a good doctor and seeing me as a person. Which is good, because you shouldn't. Those doctors should not be tolerated. They shouldn't have any patience in their care at all. They should go out of business because they're bad doctors. But that's just one girl's opinion who's been jaded by bad experiences. Anyway, back to the game, how about? Because I got a little bit weird there for a minute. What I don't need to do is chop a bunch of trees, but what I think I'm going to do is just go chop a bunch of trees. That feels right to me. Oh, there's a water thing up here, and we can water the cat. Like, if we fill it, I think it's supposed to be a water dish for the cat. Which I am definitely not doing, so. There's that interesting little thing there I could be doing. The cat's not real, though, so it's fine. And in the game, it can't die. And we don't feed it food, so does it really need... Oh, was I keeping that tree alive? I think I technically was. Because I, like, planted the other two kinds right there. Whatever. It's too late now. Unless these two... Am I seriously out of energy already? Chopping 2 trees down was enough. That's so sad. Are we saving sap somewhere? Maybe I should put sap in that bin. Anyway... Oh, no, I don't want that. I want this. Yeah, I feel like... Personally, I feel like for a long time, I thought that, like, I didn't have a feminine body if I was too skinny. Oh, right, I still don't have energy. I'll go talk to the townspeople. I felt like if, you know, skinny little, like, twig people were, like, not really... didn't have feminine, womanly shaped bodies. And I sort of have decided that, like, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about your own body, you know? Like, I'm just a random person. And it doesn't really matter what my opinion of anybody else's body shape is. And people shouldn't feel like it matters what my opinion is or what anybody's opinion is. It just matters how you feel. And I think the most attractive thing about a person is their own self-confidence and self-worth. You know, so like, if you feel good about yourself and you put that forward and that positivity and that self-assurance, then that's going to make you the most attractive version of yourself that you can be. Just because, like, you're putting that good energy out. That's just what I think anyway. I have never met Sebastian because he's never been outside his room before. That's what he looks like in my mods. I think it would be nice if he was a little bit bluer. He's very blue in the sprite. Anyway. So for me personally, I just... Like, even if I'm not super confident about how I look any specific day, I like putting out positivity towards others, and it makes me feel better about myself, even if it's not like technically my physical appearance that I feel good about. I feel good about myself as a person, and I really like complimenting people just all the time about anything I can think of. I try to compliment like everybody I encounter in life about especially non appearance things, but sometimes you can tell. Ooh, I could read it. No, I can't read it. There it goes. Especially like sometimes you can tell if somebody feels like a little bit uncomfortable or something, and I feel like that's a great time to compliment someone. But also, like, just complimenting people about things that aren't appearance, or if it's appearance, it's like your hair is really cool, or like your shirt is really cool, or something that's not like something they can, a choice they made, I think is really great personally. But also being like, it's so cool that you're reading that book, or I don't know. I work at a cafe, and people come in sometimes and do crafts. Like, we have people come in, and do you get compliments when you wear leggings? Occasionally, but not very often. I get a lot of compliments on my t-shirts. I wear a lot of, like, cute graphic tees, like, with just animals or whatever random cute thing on it. I have, like, a shirt from Hot Topic that has a frog on it who's holding like a big butcher knife, and it says like be nice to me or else or something, and I get a lot of compliments on that one. We need cauliflower. Cool. I get a lot of compliments on that. We don't need more seeds. No. Okay. So just having like cute t-shirts, and my Crocs. I wear just Crocs at work because they're the most comfortable of all the shoe types, and I feel like sort of a little embarrassed that I'm wearing Crocs because they're arguably hideous. But I put like giant sparkly pom-poms on them that match. I have a black pair and a white pair, and then I got like a fuzzy winter black pair and a white pair, and I put fuzzy pom-poms on all of them. And I get compliments on them all the time. People are like, your shoes are so cute. Oh. Okay, we'll try fishing on the farm then. I forgot today. I told you I would forget. And I did forget. I immediately forgot. And then I knocked over the thing under my desk. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to fish. I said, gosh, I'd love to fish and not turn this into the community center. What a waste of time that would be. So I get compliments on my Crocs all the time. Just because they're fun. And my shoes. Just because they're fun. And I think that's great because I'm literally just wearing cute clothes because I think it's fun. It's nice that other people think it's fun. I think it brightens other people's days. There's a thing over there and I don't have my hoe with me, but I think I'm gonna have to go get it. What if it's something great? Driftwood? Okay, let's go get that clover though. So I was gonna say, at work, we get people who come in and they're like knitting or crocheting in the cafe. And I love being like, oh my god, what are you working on? Tell me all about it. That's really cute. Like, it's amazing. Okay. That was all we had time for. Like, it's so amazing that you're working on whatever. Makes me feel nice. Like, as a person who crafts personally, I feel like not enough people appreciate it. Yeah, it's great that you can be yourself. sometimes I feel a little bit weird because my sense of style is like, I want to dress how my 13-year-old self would want to dress, which usually I'm like, that makes me happy. In spring, they take 8 days. Can we actually use these this season? And do we want strawberries? They keep producing, so I feel like we buy this and then use it next year. I think we should. Okay. Pastel banner is so pretty. Sometimes, like, I have two bosses, like a guy boss and a girl boss. And the guy boss is older than me, and the girl boss is just had her birthday, and she is a year younger than me. And I feel like I am not in the same place as she is. I really want this, but it's all of our money, and I also really want a better pickaxe, so I'm gonna not. Anyway. I feel like I am definitely not in the same place she is, and I feel like she dresses like an adult, and sometimes I really feel like I am not an adult, But I'm also being myself, and I think that's more important. I think a huge part of growing up is, like, learning to be comfortable with yourself and who you are. And I have finally got that down after very many years of life. I mean, I still have trouble sometimes, certainly. I just said I occasionally feel weird. His hair's not long enough in the thing. Anyway. I still sometimes think, like, could be better. Is she the person I hadn't talked to? Oh my god, I swear I talked to her. I'm gonna nail this competition, hopefully. Yeah, we could probably start. I think everybody continues to struggle with that their entire lives. But I do think I'm better than I was before, for sure. Okay, let's go. Yes, we're ready. Let me walk. I know there's one there. There's one here. There's a couple inside the graveyard, because naturally. Who wouldn't put children's Easter eggs inside a graveyard? That's not one. Okay. I'm backtracking, which is not great. Get out of here, you. You're not welcome. Seven eggs. 8 eggs. I don't think that's enough yet. Ooh, I think that was 9. Is that enough? How many do you need the first year? The way you described your body made me envious. Thank you. I don't know. Right now, the most important thing to me is just that I like myself. Yes! Take that, everyone. I'm the best. I'm never gonna wear this straw hat. But I did it. That's what's important. Winning is what's important. And feeling comfortable with yourself. Those are the lessons we've learned today. We'll save these. We can maybe dye it later. Who's the person we have to become friends with to learn how to dye clothes? I should do that. I forget who it is. But I should actually go talk to them, I guess. Oh, how sad. Day 14. So at the beginning of the stream, I said, let's get to day 15. So I think we're going to finish day 14. Give someone a gift. Okay, I would love to. What day is it? It's Sunday. I can give everyone a gift. It's a new week. So I think we're gonna do just today. And that'll be the most important. That'll be the end of the stream today. I'd be wearing short shorts, pantyhose in public for sure. I don't know. I get like self-conscious a little bit about my legs. I didn't bring any tools with me. I'm just wandering. That's interesting. In my mind, I was picking up, you know, the wild horseradish and stuff, but I should probably take some tools with me. That would be a good choice. At least that one. What am I doing today? Taking this to the community center, and then... What are we doing with our last day? The mine? I don't know, I guess. Oh, I should water my plants. Also, I'm a terrible farmer. I would just have never watered my plants almost. I feel, I don't know, weird about showing too much of my body. Like, I'm really self-conscious about revealing clothes. And then I see other people wearing revealing clothes and I'm like, they look great. And I love how confident they are. Like, but I just don't have that confidence personally. I don't know how you get that confidence, but I never had it. I've always been like a little bit awkward and uncomfortable in my own skin. Like, just as a person. I don't know myself. I feel weird. Just my whole body feels weird. I don't know where my arms are at any given moment. I will just bump into things and stuff. I feel a little bit like, I don't know, like, I've been reborn into a new body that's a different shape than my last body. So I, like, don't quite fit or something. Like, I don't know where my limbs are because they're in a different place than they were in my previous incarnation, sort of. Like, just everything about me is awkward. But I'm also, like, really pretty modest as a person. Just, and not because I think people should be, just as a personal choice, I feel weird showing a lot of skin. Like my bathing suit, I have a two-piece bathing suit. It is a tank top that's like long and then a skirt on bottom because it feels weird to me to have like what is essentially an underwear bottom as my bottom in public. No shade to anybody who's wearing like a bikini bottom. I think that's completely fair. It's just like personally I feel weird. I'm just a self-conscious person. We have 2,000. We made enough. Let's go get that. We'll get that pickaxe. I forgot the word for pickaxe. We'll get that pickaxe underway. The next time we play, I will forget that I don't have a pickaxe and be like, what happened to it? But then a few days into the next time we play, we'll have a new pickaxe. Won't that be fun? Oh, I forgot. I was picking up stuff to give as a gift to people, so it's a good thing I found another one because I sold the others. Oops, my bad, I have no memory. 10 seconds of thought, and I've already lost what I was doing. Spring. We still haven't got green beans. Those really you need to start those like immediately, because it is already 14 days into the season. You're literally changing shape. Yeah, that would be very weird. I mean, we all change shape a little bit. I mean, a lot of it over our lifetimes, because of course we start as babies and then grow into full human people. But not that babies aren't human, full adult people. I don't know where that word came from. I forgot I need to give Linus a present. He is my favorite person, and he will accept the presents I just find on the ground. So, like, I think it's completely normal to feel awkward in your own body because who hasn't changed, like, drastically over the course of their lifetime? Every single person has. They gave me 100 for giving a, like, daisy that I found on the floor. So, I'm amazing. Thank you. Glad people appreciate me. But obviously, as an adult, to have your body change drastically after, like, feel like you're used to it, I think would be more jarring. Because, like, as a child, you're in the course of changing and expect to continue to change. So, like, that feels like the norm. And then at a certain age, like, you stop changing and you feel like this is it. This is who I'm supposed to be. And then to change more after that, I think would be weird. But I don't think that's uncommon. Upgrade tools. I think there's, like, a different, like, standard shape that your body wants to be depending on your age, too. Because, like, what is normal, healthy, ideal you at, like, 25 versus 55 is going to be completely different. So I think part of growing up is also just accepting that you're going to get... Oh, oyster, that's the one we needed in the community center. Like, part of it is also that you have to realize you're going to continue to change your whole life. Little by little, you know, obviously not as dramatically as when you're a kid. And you have to just accept that some of those changes are not going to be ones you necessarily think are positive. Like, as you get older, it's just harder to stay healthy. And, ooh. Okay, I like that I don't have to carry that in my inventory. It's harder to stay healthy. Wake up and feel like, whoa, what's going on? I feel like what's weird is I feel like throughout the day, I sort of gain weight. Like, I don't know. Oh, crab pots. Okay, I guess. I feel like those would have been helpful to get that bundle, but whatever. Whatever. I'm definitely never using the crab pots. You have to put bait in them, and it just never happens. My half-awake brain forgets. Yeah, that's true. I'm never awake first thing in the morning. I feel like throughout the day, like, I gain weight. I do no digestion while I'm awake, I feel like. It just gets stored all day. And then overnight, my body's like, oh, time to digest. And, like, that's when I use it. I should put these on my farm. Maybe I'll actually look at them sometimes. So I feel like I wake up every day, and I'm at my thinnest when I first wake up. And then... Will you accept a flower? She wasn't mad about it. Some of them get, like, mad at you if you give them a forageable. She's cool, though. She gets me. Sometimes you notice things as they're happening, and sometimes you're blind to it for a while. I feel like I never notice anything while it's happening. Like, everything that ever happens to me, basically. I feel like I don't notice as it's happening. I think of a single example. I don't know. Little things like having a bump on my head or whatever, and I'm like, where did that come from? Or a bruise or something. I never notice until it's already happened, come and gone, like had it for 8 days, and then I'm like, since when is this a thing? And it's like, since 6 days ago. We could try making steaks. We could try making... We have some bait. These are actually not bad energy. The... How... Maybe I can't use bait with a bamboo fishing rod, actually. That might be a thing. That's what I'm putting on it, because... Oh, you were already experimenting with clothes and stuff, so you didn't really notice. Yeah. I have... Oops, I missed that completely. I have, I don't think you could see it on camera. I have, like, sort of bags under my eyes. They're not really, like, a normal, like, dark circles under your eyes. They're from, during, like, COVID times when we had to wear a mask every day. I got a bunch of fabric masks, and they didn't, like, seal around your nose. So as I breathed, like, they were sort of open here, and a bunch of air would always be going, like, sort of into my eyes. And it, like, irritated the skin under my eye. And I have, like, spots where it's irritated still, because it's just taking forever to get better. It is slowly getting better. But I, like, literally didn't notice them until they were, like, really obvious. And I was like, that's weird. And my doctor was like, how did you not notice these slowly appearing over the course of... It would have taken, like, the entire year for them to pop up. And I was just like, I don't look at myself in the mirror. You know? Like, unless I'm putting on makeup, I look at my hair when I'm brushing my hair. But, like, I literally almost don't even look at myself. Every time I get my hair dyed a new color, it always takes me, like, a month to get used to it. Because I don't notice until I, like, go to the bathroom and then I'm washing my hands and I, like, look up and I'm like, oh, my hair's a different color. When did that happen? It just... It wasn't until my mom commented that I noticed it. Yeah. Okay, I definitely clicked on time. You're just being stupid. Yeah. Sometimes you have to have somebody else point it out to you. I don't remember if I even noticed and brought it up to the doctor, or if she was like, what's up with this? And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I feel like it also could have gone that way. I may have just been like, I literally don't know what you're referring to. Didn't even notice that happening. Should we save these for mining? Because it's getting kind of late. I feel like we're probably fine. Do, do, do. I hate when the music stops. I want another song to begin, but there's like a stop in between. I feel like it's also at night while I'm fishing, because last time I filled the silence of no music with me singing about fishing at night, so... Rude. Is there a recipe where you can use algae to craft or cook? I have 0 cooking. It cost a lot of money. I forget what she said in the letter. It was like 2,000, and we also had to give her like wood or something to get a kitchen, which is crazy. Eventually we'll upgrade the farm. What was that noise? A ding-a-ling. Like, maybe we leveled up in fishing? Because that would be neat. We'll find out when the day ends. Big stretch. Oh, today's the last night, so I should probably say, Thanks everyone for joining me today. I loved hanging out with you. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment about what you want to see in the next video. I can't see my thing, so that's neat. I'm gonna have to listen, hopefully click at the right time. I love that she looks like she's getting bored and her eyes are getting droopy. That scared me. You can't just pop up and tell me that it's getting late. It's not really that late. I've got 2 hours left until I collapse. So... I mean, I think that would be a shock. I literally haven't weighed myself since the last time I went to the doctor. She weighed me. And I don't remember... Ooh, Joja Cola. I don't remember what it was, but I was kind of like, it's probably about what I thought it was. And I feel like I have no idea what it is currently. Ooh, we need this one, but not these two. Okay, now it's 1 o'clock. I will go. Excuse me. All these trees in the way. I feel like I have literally no idea, and if it was like 100 pounds one way or the other, I wouldn't even know. I would have no idea. Oh, we can make tappers now, which means we can start getting like maple syrup and sap and whatever the other one is. Each of the there's like 3 kinds of trees on your farm, and each one has like a different thing, and one's like maple syrup, and one's like sap, and one's tar or something. I don't really remember. And we did level fishing. Okay, so that's what that weird noise was. And that's the recycling machine. I have not felt like... I need to look up what you can recycle. I don't know if the recycling machine is really useful at all. Day 15, we did it. We got to day 15. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Rooster. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think. Leave comments what you like to see, what you don't like to see. If you think it's really boring when I fish, I still have to do the community center bundles, but I can try to pay more attention to what I actually need from the bundles and just get the things. And we can stop fishing. If you really love me fishing, then I'll do more. You know, stuff like that. Just, you know. What were you the last time you weighed yourself? 200 and something? Over 200? I don't know. Something. When I was at my skinniest, like in high school, when I was like starving myself, because I'm so tall and I still have shape, even when like my stomach was at its skinniest, I was still like 150 like pounds. That was like my minimum weight, like unhealthy. I was fainting from not eating. I was so thin. So like 250 is not that much on me, like proportionally, you know? So I feel like it's weird to measure people by weight because it's so drastically different on each person, like how your body is shaped and how your weight is distributed is different for each person. I'm very pear-shaped, so I feel like my bottom half is definitely holding most of my weight. So like my stomach itself, I have some stomach, but it's definitely not like the main place where I hold my weight, whereas other people, that is the main place where they hold their weight. So they could weigh less than me, but like look more like what society would consider fat, you know? Which is a shame because it's just people's body shapes. And I wish as a society we just appreciated everybody's unique body shapes more. But, I'm hoping, I feel like, based on the social media I'm given by, the algorithms, which are targeted towards me, so, they're going to be like what I personally like. But I feel like generally, ooh. Is it? No, it's still spring. Why are berries showing up? Sorry. I got distracted. I feel like I'm going to take a screenshot is what I'm doing. I think things are getting better. I feel like on my social media feeds and stuff, the new, like my generation and younger seems to be generally more accepting of other people, more inclusive, more understanding. I feel like we're going in a positive direction, So I'm personally pretty hopeful that things are getting better and we're learning to embrace multiple, body types and embrace multiple, just everything. So hopefully we're on an upswing. We're getting better. I have to leave the video here though. We've been on for over an hour and a half actually, apparently. So we didn't do that many days. It feels like days take a long time in here. But I think also I just chit chat too much. That might be my own fault. Okay, thanks. Definitely what I wanted to do. Fishing in the middle of my garden. So next time we will have very few plants, which is personally how I like to play, even though we're making all of our money from plants. I guess fishing we're making some money. Mining I am making no money. I hoard everything. So mining is not a money-making scheme, but it is my favorite thing to do. So we've got the pickaxe being upgraded so we can do better mining next time. That's fun. Hopefully we find a better weapon soon because my weapon's not doing very good. But I also don't want to buy a new weapon because I know for a fact we find so many weapons in the mines. We just have to kill the right bad guys or get to the right levels and we'll find stuff. So I'm not too worried about that. I hope you join me next time. I have no idea when it's going to be. I used to have a consistent streaming schedule, and now it's completely all over the place. My work schedule is totally all over the place, so my streaming schedule is all over the place. But I am trying to stream like at least 3 or 4 times a week. I just want to keep the number up there. And probably I'll try to get a Sims stream in because this is the 3rd time in a row it's been Stardew Valley, so I feel like, the people who are here not for Stardew Valley are going to get mad at me if I don't do something else soon. I just was like on super Stardew Valley kick right now. It's such a fun game. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. I love hanging out with you guys and chatting with you. Thank you so much for joining me on Twitch live. I love talking to people live. But if you're watching on YouTube, leave comments so I can get back to you. And if it's something that you want to hear me talk about in stream, I will make a note of it and I will talk about it in stream. Thank you. Bye.